Hello again. I really don't know if I'm gonna take this intro. Well, I will most likely do this intro because I'm gonna talk about the first race. No, I'm gonna take this race because it's the last one anyway. So yeah. Hello. You most likely heard my full introduction, like the long one. So I'm gonna make a short one. Like, what happened before? What happened before is I bottled qualifying. I was on decent lap. I don't want to say it's a good lap, it's just a decent lap. But sadly, what happened is I blurred a bit the hairpin, so it wasn't great. It was okay-ish, but it wasn't great. And I've bottled the chicane, and it was awful. Like I clipped the sausage on my rear right tire. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna do it again. I've got nothing to lose. Pace-wise, it was okay. I mean, it was there. In the race, I had a lot of battles, so I've lost a lot of time. I've learned that in the end, 5 on the front was okay on this car, so it's still a good thing. I prefer it that way. I did improve a bit in the lobby before my quality time. I don't think I'm gonna take the 15-minute long intro. I'm just gonna say whatever I said. So yeah, I've got the NS6 with the C8R livery. I mean, quote-unquote replica of it. So it's not great. It's just made quickly. But yeah. Because I think the shape reminds me of it, even more since the Corvette is now an MR car. What else? It's a Dragon Trail Garden reverse, like the first race of the Manufacturer Series World Final. And I'm terrible at this track. I think it is one of my worst tracks in the game. I don't know why it's that way, but yeah, just the flow of it, the corners, how it's the elevation. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I can be okay on one lap. Like I've made a lap which is I think 5/10 off P-Racer, and the 5/10 are pretty much what's missing to me. Like for the World Finals with Jaguar, I was half a second slower than my teammates, which is why I've made the start. Because at the start you don't need that much rhythm, you just need to make a good start, defend well, and then your teammates can do the work. Which I think did okay-ish, like I gained 2 positions in the 2 first corners. But other than that, it's like it's not a track for me, I guess. It's just I don't get the flow of it, I don't get the rhythm of it. I'm not confident, and that's the main part. I'm not confident on this track. The 4 Apex is one of my biggest struggles, even though I kind of begin to know how to do it. I've got some markers. I'm gonna take like the track from the beginning, so from like here with the cursor, and it goes that way. So the 2 first corners, I'm okay. I'd say I'm average. I know where to brake, but not consistently. Like 90% is fine. The 4 Apex is now better. I know pretty much where I want to put the car, but sometimes I just make the rear slide, so I'm a bit off. The SS here, like the here. I never know where to put the car. Like I want to be to sacrifice the first one so I can have a good exit on the second and the third. But when I do so, I'm arriving too fast for the hairpin, so I have to brake earlier, and I'm not gaining time. When I try the middle line, it seems to work, and the wide line doesn't work. But yeah, it's not like naturally that I'm doing that. It's like naturally I would tend to sacrifice the first and do the second and third fast. But I have to force myself to be okay. I need to brake a tiny bit later than my marker, so I can actually be in the middle of the track and not on the inside. So because there is some kind of banking that you barely see, but there is one, so you turn a bit more than you think. but it makes also your car understeer at the end, so you have to adjust on that. The hairpin is one of the worst. My biggest weakness is hairpins on driving, so that's an issue. That's where you can gain or lose a lot of time, and especially in hairpin which opens after, because like it's not like a straight hairpin like a I can't do it. A U, like a U like this. It's like a V. So yeah, and it's like the exit is a bit blind from my view, so you cannot really see it. But yeah, I've got the marker, so I guess I'm just like going from muscle memory. It's also still average. The chicane, I think I'm fine with it as long as I hit my line and don't get murdered by the sausage. And the last corner I think is fine, because I don't tend to lose that much. I mean, when I did compare my sectors, sector 3 was my closest to what was the best. The rest was miles away. So, and I've put a lot of practice on this track, like the normal layout or the reverse layout. I've put a lot of practice. I made some races, I made endurance races. I forced myself to do this track, and I still can't get there. So there's like something I need to it needs to click. I had like, it was really even more awful before. I had my first click, I gained like 2 or 3 tenths per lap consistently, and I don't have that second click like where I can be really fast. Like when I see myself being half a second off B-Racer, I mean B-Racer is an excellent driver. But when I see myself half a second off, like, something wrong. There's something wrong. I think he's like P2 in EMEA, so I mean, being 5/10 off P2 of EMEA, and I think he's like P10 of the world. It's like, on the grand scheme of it, it's not bad. Like, I know a lot of people would like to be at this, but I can't. I just cannot like think of. How can I say that? I just cannot think on how I can gain that much time. I don't know where I can gain it. Because when I try something else, it's either slower or I'm off. It's the kind of struggles I had a long time before on like almost every track. That I don't know where the last tenths are. I don't know where they are. So yeah, I don't know if like the 30.0 it was a perfect lap from B-Racer, but he made that 2 times, so it's some pace. Like even in race pace, I'm not there. I don't know. I really don't know, and that annoys me for this race. I know at Suzuka I could have done a lot better if I made my qualifying right, because from P12 to P6, staying pretty much out of troubles, I think it's not too bad in the was it 25? I think it was 25 minutes race. But this race is 20 minutes. And the first race, in the first race I said, wherever you start is pretty much where you will finish. And that was the case. I started P13, I finished P13. I did climb up a bit the rankings, but a bit of issues. Like Olegna just missed a bit his braking point, so we lost a lot of time. He stayed behind. You know, it's just both we lost time, so we just went on battling. And so yeah, just don't know where the 5/10 are, and it's not now that I would get it. So I'm just like here. My minimum objective is to have 250 points. I'm gonna be okay with it, because I don't think this season counts for something, and if it does, I don't know, and I'm screwed basically. So yeah, I just want to have my S rank back. So I need some points. But yeah, I'd like to know where I'm missing here more than other tracks, for example. Like I know that on Bathurst I'm closer to the top. I know that on Suzuka I'm closer to the top as well. I know that on Spa I'm not too bad. On drive, like, and even some fantasy track I'm okay-ish. Like I'm not bad. Like Majoré I'm fine with it. Barcelona I think I was pretty okay with the Jag, like for what the Jag can do. Yeah, it's one of those tracks where I don't, neither neither got the qualifying pace nor the racing pace. And usually I've got one of well, if I got one, it's most likely the race pace and not the quali pace. But I don't have both, so yeah. So we'll see. It's just yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just how it is, I guess. So. Sorry. But yeah, it's training session. Oh well. Not my greatest lap, but better than before. Yeah, not great. Not great. Got to be careful about the cold tires. first race. I didn't talk much, but I think you know why. Man, actually I had no clue on where to pass, because since the Tensa got the advantage on the at the end of the track, it was really hard to overtake because it was significant enough. Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. But yeah, that's also the difference of 1/10 in quali. I would have been in the last position pretty much. I mean, I don't know if I will finish third, but I would have started higher. So, and also one weird thing, I did pit before Bottle Sparks, and he was in front of me after the pits. Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.